People be talking. They'll run you around. Hello, Diane. How you doing, darling? Tell you what, it's still hot. It's still 85 degrees here outside. Hello, Hawkins family. How y'all tonight? I'll be right back. I'm gonna adjust this air conditioner. Ooh. I hope they find her, Diane. That's bad. Hello, Miss Jen. Well, I didn't see you come in, Daniel. Sorry about that. Miss Janice, you doing all right tonight? Oh, hello, Cat. How you doing? Uh-oh. Got to do that once in a while. I need to do that here today, but I didn't. It was again 104 here, but I flew around, got to messing with YouTube, got to working on some videos, that kind of stuff. Then it really got hot by then, so I said, heck with it. I think I'll just do it tomorrow. This second go round, that COVID is not near as bad as the first one. Hello, Lillian. That was my only trouble, Cat. That's all I wanted to do was sleep. What's the temp up there, Cat? I know y'all get pretty hot in the summer too. Okay. Train is floating around now, not near as bad. Hello, fairy dust. Two. Did you make like a popsicle, Janice? Yeah, I asked how hot it was up there. I know y'all's weather gets from way cold to way hot up there sometimes. Fairy dust, what you been doing, girl? Hmm, that's so funny. Here we about to burn up, you about to freeze to death. Okay. I think you were. I don't think so. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm the world's worst at eating when I sit down in front of this computer. The other day when I went to the grocery store, I bought a bunch of celery again. I think it's the chewing deal more than hungry for it. A lot of people don't like celery. I do, especially if you've got some kind of dip for it. You know, Kenny, I didn't see you sneak in here. I don't know how in the world y'all sneak by that. Just look away and y'all not up there. Yeah, they're getting crazy. Oh, but they claim celery is one of the few foods that it take more calories to digest it than it's got in it. What do they call that when you take celery and put like pimento cheese spread in it type stuff? But there's a name for it, I'm sure. Hmm. Cream cheese, yeah, blue cheese. I can eat it. I don't like it. I never tried that. Peanut butter and raisin. Hmm. What are y'all saying is that you can just about slap anything on that piece of celery, huh? You know we were talking about the other night about I was going to put 60 days of stuff up. That's part of it right there. Food that won't go bad. You can have. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Pug Lady. No, I know. A lot of people hate it though. Hello, Michael A. How you doing, darling? Well, between this computer and me, my spelling's terrible. I would have told me I made a good doctor as bad as I scribble. Hmm. So, have to check that channel out. Michael Ann, you've been putting those videos out pretty regular, girl. Hmm. I wanna. I'll go look that channel up. And, what you say was Meals with Maria? I just think it's a good idea to have that kind of stuff around. Cat, I know you feed a lot of folks there, and you'd have plenty of meat. But uh, how long could you go without going to the grocery store? Could you go a month or 2 months with the crew you got now? Do what fairy dust? you're doing. You putting some good videos out, Michael, and I enjoy 'em. Yeah, I'm sort of rough looking at rough around the edges. My videos are match me. Okay. Oh, okay. Mhm. I like the shelf stable stuff. I couldn't believe when I walked in that Dollar General. I think he got all kind of 'em, I forget. And hell, if they caught me, and they'd put me back. Yeah, I like the fresh the best. But the crazy it's getting now. You can always go to eating buffalo hump, can't you, Cat? Wasn't that supposed to be a real delicacy or something? Is there something different about that meat on the hump, Cat? Hey, you always read about that being a prime deal. Or the liver and the tongue and the hump. Wow. Tell you what, I've been getting hungry for is fruit. Boy, it's hard to find good fruit. I think y'all got a beat on that up north. Baby Ray, he went from a little old bitty barbecue place to a big business, didn't he? Yeah, fresh fruit. I love it. In fact, I could just eat that most of the time. Real good sweet cantaloupe or watermelon and ice cold. Whew. Just a little bit of salt on it. How can you say make the tongue clap your brain? Now, sometime down here, if you can go to the right places, it's cheaper than what you buy in the store. I'm surprised up there in that country that y'all don't have all kind of fruit. I haven't had the watermelons. I just still got some grapes and nectarines. Watermelons are like playing the lottery. You buy about five, you get one good one out of the five. I haven't bought a fresh pineapple in a long time. I remember when we were a kid, my mom always had fruit trees. So you always had fresh, big old purple plums about that big, fresh. Woo! And then she had some peaches that were all white. They call Alberta peaches. Them the juice would run down the corners of both sides of your mouth. You talk about sweet. Yeah, I tell you what, fruit's hard to beat. The best watermelon I ever had, I guess my folks had to get together every other Thursday night. They had them big old wash tubs, and they'd take them watermelons, throw crushed ice on them, and chunk them in those tubs. And you talk about cold, ooh, but they were good. Yeah, that's what I would have thought, kid. They, when I was up there in Illinois, I didn't realize there was that many kinds of cherries. What is that? Tajin? What is it? I haven't any idea what that even is. Hello, somewhere up a creek. I didn't see you come in either. I must be getting blind. I'm with you, Fairy Dust. Hmm. Is it just a spice, Kathleen? Or if I put anything on watermelon, it's just usually salt. Not much of that. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen it on the shelf here. Chili powder. Hmm. I bet there's a lot of things that'd be good on. That's like me. I got on a kick here a while back with lemon pepper. And I got, well, I can't hardly grill a pork chop or anything without a little bit of lemon pepper on it anymore. It's making me hungry. Ooh, can't beat them. Every once in a while, about once a year down here, I'll buy one of them yellow mealy watermelons. And it's very good, boy. They're hard to beat. I got some buddies that are Latinos. I'll have to ask them about that. It's hard to beat anything with lemon and lime in it. When that boy of mine was little, I'm talking about like a year old, and they, you could cut him a slice of lemon and hand it to him, and he'd just chow down on it for about a minute, and then make faces for about 2 minutes, and then go right back to it. We've been at a restaurant before, give him a piece of lemon, and everybody in the whole place would be watching him just rolling on the floor laughing. I've got some of that I need to fix. I may have to go to the store tomorrow and see if I can find some of that. In Texas, we're getting a lot of the Latino uh, spices and foods and stuff. I used to be the world's worst about it. We have a lemon and salt shaker. I'm not big on the pepper. It's like a can of black pepper lasts me forever. I have cooked it in the microwave like that, throw it on top of a grill, wet the shucks on it, and throw it in the campfire. The microwave sure the easiest. I'll have to check that out. I'm just not real crazy. I'd rather have white pepper or red pepper than I had black pepper. I've seen people do that on cantaloupe too. Usually, if I want a little heat on something I'm cooking, that Cholula gets broke out, or uh, jalapeno cut ups thrown in it. You like that black pepper, huh? Supposedly, black pepper is one thing you can't digest. I know if you've got diverticulitis at all, boy, they tell you to stay away from that. Make you sneeze, the fairy dust. I like the taste of white pepper. raised a bunch of peppers last year and put them in the dehydrator and then seal them. I've been using that instead of buying pepper. I sure hope I kill another deer when I go on that hunt. I'm really, really in the mood to make some jerky again. This time I want to lock it up. I walked in a restaurant about 5 years ago, sat down and was sitting there, and I like to choke to death to keep laughing out loud. There was an older lady come walking in and sat down on a table next to me, and they brought her food out there, and they had the salt and pepper meals on the table. And she tried to make that thing. She shook that thing and beat on the bottom of it, and did everything in the world for 5 minutes trying to make it. That stuff come out of that meal, and I finally caught one of the waitresses. I said, "Would you go over there and show that lady how to use those?" Yeah, but it's all I could do just keep it falling out on the floor. Hello, Mo Bang. I ain't a lady, but hello anyway. Oh, okay. These here you had a twist. I was gonna ask you somewhere up a creek. You like to fish and stuff. Now, how's your favorite? What's your favorite fish to eat, and how do you like to fix it? I don't know. Anytime you deal with a bunch of women, you outnumbered if it's just one of them. Hello, Darren. How many more videos you got backed up, Mobine? Oh, I'm doing fine. I think the rest of this crew is doing pretty good. Okay. When you say trout now, you talking about freshwater trout or saltwater trout? Mm, okay. Oh, God damn, I forgot what that was. What the numbers on it? I was field medic, but I done forgot the MOS numbers. That's been a long time ago. Saltwater trout. Okay. I'm with you. That's some good eating right there. Now you done got me. That's gonna bug me till I go look it up. It's amazing the difference in the taste and of saltwater fish and freshwater fish. I'm gonna say 411 or 311, something like that. I'm gonna have to go look there. I tell you who I was attached to, but I was attached to 87 back hospital. I can eat baked flounder, but that's not one of my favorites. I don't. I like fried fish. I have to admit to that. About the only thing in the seafood world that I eat without it being fried is shrimp. I like shrimp cocktail. Oh, okay. Yeah. First tour I worked out at MASH Hospital. Second tour I was field medic. So. Yeah, I like both of them, but it's just a mat. Just freaks me out how much difference there is in them. Yeah, thank you for your service too, Darren. I still don't quite know how to take that. I appreciate it now. Don't get me wrong. Hello, Mike. I'm doing fine. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I'll eat them once in a while. They're not about the, my favorite way to eat the crawdads is if they fry them. Most people never have tried them that way, but the crawdad tails are good if they're fried. Well, that's good. Boy, I tell you what, you can't hardly go anywhere in this country anymore. Oh yeah, now you talking my right now my alley now somewhere up a creek. Shrimp cocktail and fried shrimp. There ain't no better than that. Mm. The other night I went to the grocery store and walked by and they had some small range of shrimp there. I thought, damn, I'm hungry for that. I bought one of the things. I ate that whole small range of shrimp by myself. Now I'm not a big clam chowder eater. They've got some kind of crawfish coming in here, Janice, that's about 4 times as big as never had heard that one, Aunt. They're about 4 times as big as regular crawfish. They look like a lobster, but they're from somewhere else. They've got started in these waters here. Once in a while, you catch one of them. I got buddies of mine go crazy over them crawfish. They suck the heads on them things. And it's too much work shucking them out for me. One, hello, Grubby. How you doing? We sitting there talking about food again. Yeah, 10 inch. Hey, you talk about a 10-inch crawfish, you're talking about that long. Don't like that, I am. Yeah, I've tried a few of them, Kathleen. Mm, yeah, that's the way I like them too, man. I'd rather have shrimp though. Right down on the tip of Texas, as far south as you can go, there's a little old bitty hole in the wall restaurant down there. And the guy's wife runs that restaurant, but he's got a shrimp boat. So he brings fruit that aren't frozen. They bring fresh shrimp and fish and all kind of stuff in. And it's fresh just right out of that ocean. Ooh, you talk about good Lord help. And it's hard to find really good shrimp anymore because all the shrimp boats have got freezers on them now. Used to, they packed them in ice. Not anymore. Got to feed the puppies, don't we? There ain't a bad one in that group, she devil. I tell you what, you talk about corn. When I was up there in Illinois, I didn't know there was so damn many ways you could fix corn. When that stuff gets in season up there, ain't no telling what they're gonna do to it. Yeah, I don't even know how to post a link. Uh, I never ever worked as a mod on any of these things. They, hmm, never heard of that one. No, but if any of y'all want to post your links in the deal, it may have to be a mod to do it. I don't really know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, lemons and seafood go together. If any of y'all want to post your link, we'll get with the mod and do it. There you go. Janice is on the ball. Let's see, and I'm sort of dumb about running one of these lives. Only thing I got going for me is being about a half smart ass. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Go to the corner, Diane. A lot of hours, what? Are you talking about years or what, Aunt? I'm glad to see you coming in here somewhere up the creek. Oh, yeah. I ought to be getting used to it. I think I'm at about, I don't know, I need to go back and check. I'm over 200 live streams now. Time I get to have 1,000 subs, uh, I'm going to have 25,000 watch hours at least. I think I've got, what, 9 now? Something like that. Well, if nothing don't happen, I'll tomorrow or Sunday one or the other, I'll have some regular videos coming out too. Probably be boring, but I'm doing these videos for me. That this other vault, it's still going to be under the same thing. Uh, but instead of trouble with Ron, it's going to be from here to there. Something you'll figure out in this thing, uh, Krubby, is that the biggest, and I ain't going to say it that way, the sharpest tongued women on this thing are the non content creators. Oh, Lord. Boy, that's a new experience. Yeah. Now, they will smack a troll in a heartbeat. I wish we could figure out how to smack them, Kathleen, in the comment section. Diane messaged me the other day and said she had done hit 6 in the comment section, and I hit 5 or 6. Yeah, wake up. Yeah, and they're pretty obvious in the comments. Kathleen's a good gal, but just don't call her the wrong thing. Oh, thank you. I keep forgetting about it. I appreciate y'all when y'all sub to me and give me a thumbs up. I don't ever think to ask y'all, but I do appreciate it when y'all do. Are you saying your puppies are eating food now, or your husband? I know there's one goofy dog of mine. It's hard to get your socks and breeches on with him around. He won't play tug of war. Yep, I'm sitting on a block of eyes. Hell, it sounds like my puppy won't back in. I'll be right back. Oh, good boy. Hello, Diver. Miss Christina. Well, on that deal in Kentucky, on all that flood business, was that from a river or from a dam that gave way or something to come up that quick? That's why I was wondering. Usually, folks got a little time to get away from there. Kentucky River. Okay. Just came up that quick, huh? it's terrible. When Katrina hit down on the Gulf Coast, well, I still had my big airboat then. I went down there and stayed down there for about 2 weeks with that airboat. Picked a many a person up off the top of a house. Yeah, Katrina was when I sort of started prepping. Or if you call it prepping. Uh, I saw friends of mine down there that some of them had travel trailers and, the generators and had a little food stock back, and they did pretty good. I had other friends down there that didn't have anything, and they went without power and drinking water and sewer and everything for 6, 8 weeks, And then that got me started thinking a little bit. And I started stocking stuff a little bit. There's been a couple of times since then that it's paid off. Mm. Well, after my last wife, when she got sick, she she couldn't be off oxygen for over 15 minutes or she'd pass out. So I had 4 or 5 systems that would work out. And sure enough, electricity got knocked out, and we were out on the end of a line and went without power for 5 days. And but I had everything it took. I kept deep freezers running, ice boxes running, air conditioner in one room running, and all her oxygen supplies and everything worked. And then last year, when we had that bad ice storm here, we went about 2 weeks without getting out. And the only thing I ran out of was bread. And I went and bought a bread maker. I like my bread. Yeah, it's not a good deal. Yeah, that's right. You get them too. Hey, no treat. You don't have to say treat but one time around that dog. Hey, William, how you doing, man? Yeah. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you come up tomorrow night, William. Really? Well, that's a magic word around here. You got them. See that? What are you licking your lips for? Huh? Come on. That dog's something else. Is she watching the video? Or just hear the package roll? That that package must have a different sound to it because you can take, yeah, I know it. You can take and rattle that package, and that dog is there on a dead run. You rattle some of his other stuff, he don't phase him. Cat, he does have some jaws on him. I'll say that. We'll send you a bunch of it, Janet. I had a Yorkie that I had 14 years and lost here 6 or 7 months ago. And hello, Tracy. I didn't see you ease in either. Mr. Troy S. She got her own channel, huh? Them Yorkies are something else now. Before I got this little Boston Screwtail, well, we had 2 Yorkies for years. Likes that water, huh? I haven't took Rocky fishing with me this year. Tracy, are you staying out of trouble? Boy, them little puppies, Ann, are cute. That's what they make air conditioners for, Ann. I don't know about y'all, but I can remember when I was a kid growing up, they had one of them old oscillating fans, and me and my brother both slept in the same room, and you'd be laying there on a hot night like this, and just waiting for that fan to come across and blow on you for a minute. I would not want to go back to that. I'll do that. Ain't nothing like sweating and sticking to them sheets in the middle of the night. Ugh. As long as I can pay the bill, that air conditioner's gonna keep running. There's one good thing about really hot weather, though, and that's that you ladies really get easy on the eyes because y'all don't wear near as many clothes in the summertime as y'all do in the winter. Ooh, that sounds good, She Devil. I'm not going there. Hello, Amy. What I need to get my eyes checked out for? Eye strain or what? Ooh, that is good sleeping weather. Janice, it might be like I told my wife one time, and I said, I might say I do, but I ain't gonna never say I'm blind. Hello, Ron C. How you doing, bud? They won't never let that pineapple business go away for you, will they, Ron C? All right. Get you a bottle of champagne. Oh, that's great, man. Got one more day. You told me the other night you were what, fixing to head for Colorado? Hmm. Hello, Victoria. Yeah, I couldn't get my internet to work a while ago. Ooh, I'm jealous. That's some pretty country right in there, Ron. And if you like trout, there's some good trout fishing on that little old stream right through there. And plenty of places to get to it. No, we're not getting anything here yet. I hope we do, Amy. I don't think we're supposed to have a chance of rain for mm, another week or so. We could use a good, slow rain, about 3 or 4 inches in about a day and a half. Mm, good night, Cat. Enjoy it, girl. Don't be too rough on them Cowboys now. Well, that's one thing I like about that cab over I just bought. It'll put icicles on everything in that little small camper. Good night, gal. Thank y'all for coming in. Yeah, well, we hear just about every night there's something wrong. So you sure welcome. You can start tell us a fish story one of these days. Somewhere up the creek can talk. You got to give her that now. If she could type as fast as she talks, Lord, she'd burn Chad up. I better duck before she gets me upset the head. Yep. I don't think he can hold his own with her. I think she got him beat. Hey, how you doing? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's fine, Victoria. You tell her I said I hope she has a good night. I one finger about 2 words a minute. Uh-oh. I got put on another list. And Jay, you talking about me staying on later tonight. If I stayed on 3 hours a night, would that make y'all happy? I ain't going to, but I just wonder. Good night, Lily. Glad y'all feeling better. Anybody want to come up? Come on. Now, it seemed like Perry does promised us she'd get up here the other night, too. And I honestly believe I could run this thing at 5 o'clock in the morning. There'll be people in here. I bet you have if you're wrapping everything up. I don't know. He's running around here someplace. He was in here a while ago. Ain't no telling on that boy. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Froggy, quit. I bet you are, bud. You get on the road tomorrow, you relax. I'm going on a trip. It's always a bunch of hassle getting ready to go. And I'll get on the road in about an hour. I'll start breathing a lot easier and enjoy it. But maybe you won't have to do as much of that if you're going to be a nomad. Think about it, Ron. You get as old as me, what it'd feel like. Yeah, I like moving now. Just back up and throw a little bit of stuff in this trailer and hook that hitch up. Now that's a pain in the butt. I had a two-story house one now, a 2.5 story. Ooh, I hated that thing. I got a bunch of years on you, Ron. And old rat pack. How bad did it tear your trailer up, she devil? Yeah, sometimes it's like that, Ron. I wake up some morning and I feel like I'm 20 years old. Wake up the next morning and think I'm 105. Where did that come from? Dog can find more stuff to get into. I saw him pushing something around on the floor and I took it away from him. It was the washers that going in the hose, to seal the hose off. I don't know where he got that. Hell, it's gonna really get to be camping weather here shortly. Start cooling off a little bit. What Kathleen got? 14, 15 cowboys to cook for. Kathleen's a typical cowboy cook. Damn, what do you say, Ratback? She's typical. You don't mess with the cook. I guarantee you that fits Cat just perfect. Ratback, what you been doing, man? Yeah, I think she does. I think she don't put up with much from them. Like I say, you don't want to make cook mad, especially when there's not another cafe around the corner. You know, Kat did not look anything like I thought she'd look. She's a pretty sharp little old gal, I guarantee you. Oh, she's great, great gal. And I tell you what, Cat had to be pretty tough to drive one of them old rigs for 31 years now. A lot of women drivers out there now, but when Cat started, there wasn't that many. Yeah, that her and the fella operate a ranch out there, and she cooks for the hands on that ranch. Mm. She's a sweetheart. I think the world of Cat. Don't tell her I said that. You ain't never gonna live that one down, Ron. Yeah, she was talking the other day. She was baking bread, she'd have them, and she was making 50 loaves of bread. Hello, Bill, Harley guy. How you doing, man? Oh well, you gotta have some fun, different kind of ways. We can't laugh at ourselves or something wrong. I'll laugh at me before I will somebody else. Yeah, they good, aren't they? Amy? Amy, how would you compare the? You've been on two completely opposite kind of cruises now. Do you like one better than the other? Hmm. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you. I, I didn't know if it'd be too cold or anything for you, but that's some beautiful country up here, isn't it? One thing you don't get on that cruise is suntan. Hmm. Yeah, if you're up in that country, you're gonna get rain or snow. It make no difference what time of year you up there. It's a small world sometime, isn't it, Amy? You want to come up on screen, Amy? Good night, Ron. Please get your good night sleep, bud. What's your trip? Tell us about your trip, Bill. Okay, I understand that. Where you going to, Bill? From where to where? We would go to putting the ladies to sleep again. Are you up, madam, early in the morning, Ron, or you still got some more stuff you got to shut down before we get out of here? Oh, okay. I was watching the video on that on the Forgotten Angels. It might have been an Adam Sandoval channel. That ought to be a nice trip. Okay. Get the Ron mixed up here. We need to get a couple more in here. That's when it gets interesting. You ought to be having some good riding weather up there right now, Bill. Hello, Timmy Ray. What you been up to tonight, Timmy? I'm not getting any of that rain, Timmy Ray. We need some. Sound like I'm in the middle of it. Amy's up Panhandle said they're getting it. Usually we get the rain first and then y'all get it. But we dry the bone here. I think we got one day in the next 7 or 8 that we might just have like a 30% chance. That's about it. Hell, if that hotline right there, I couldn't afford. They trying to sell some solar panels. Yeah, we're about 400 miles apart, something like that. Boy, we need some of that. Yeah, it sounds like it's a good deal. I tell you what, there's a lot of bikers that sure do support the bid. Yeah, I heard some really good things about that. My niche for what? You telling me I need to fall in a crack or what? Mm. Bad as I hate them telemarketers, there ain't no way I'd do that. You gonna be an 800 number or 900 number? And what you about? Four, even further than that. What you 1,800 miles, something like that? I get in enough trouble without y'all getting me into it. Mm-mm-mm. Thanks, Diane. Mm-mm-mm. Lord, I come on here and take this abuse and do this every night. You go, Bill. Mm. Well, I always said if you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't laugh at nobody else. Good night, Victoria. My granddaughter raced for a pretty good while, Timmy Ray. I had a son-in-law and a grandson and a granddaughter, all three racing at the same time. And that little old gal has beat them other two once in a while. You know, that's something funny. I'm not a real good person to watch sports. Now, I'm getting one of them race cars. Oh, I have some fun doing that. But watching it, I don't care about it too much. Mm-mm-mm. Amy is talking about that cruise. If I ever go back to Alaska again, it'll be on a cruise like that, or it'll be flying. I won't never drive back up there again. I've done that 3 or 4 times. I'd like to fly up to Anchorage and rent probably a pickup with a cab over on it or a van or something, and spend about 30 days up there just fishing, messing around, maybe a little bit of hunting, and then fly home. Probably be just about as cheap as driving up there. I've got some crazy friends, and back, oh, it's been a few years back, but when the Volkswagen Beetles were real popular, they decided they wanted to go to, yeah, they decided they want to go to Alaska and go hunting. They want to go caribou hunting and moose hunting. Yeah, I've been up there several times, and it's all right the first time, but in a lot of that country, there ain't much to see. But anyway, they went to Alaska, drove up there in that little Volkswagen, and they both killed a caribou and they both killed a moose. And so they had like, 2,200 pounds of fresh meat. And they stacked all that stuff inside that Volkswagen, just nearly to lift enough for the driver and enough where one person could lay up on top of that meat. And they had put dry ice in that thing and drove that thing all the way 4,000 miles back down to the States. And kept all the meat and everything too. They had horns strapped all over that thing. It was hard to. I wish I could find that story again where they wrote it up. Yeah, I know it. Well, down on the peninsula there in Alaska, their weather's real mild there. It's a pretty good little drive there it does from Waco, Texas to Anchorage. Oh, that is pretty. Met several friends of mine that went up there on that cruise, and they all bragged on it. Boy, you can find a deal like Amy found for that kind of price. You can't beat that one. It's a neat trip. They, but it's like everything else. You do it several times, then you know, you get tired of it after a while. But it's well worth the drive up there. I made one trip up that was wild. We were pulling them RVs in the wintertime. I mean, in the summertime. they'll ship them things up on the prairie. But in the wintertime, they've got to pull them up there. There were 10 of us pulled travel trailers from Elkhart, Indiana, over to Seattle, and then up through Canada to Anchorage. And we gas and oil them trucks up in Seattle, or right outside Seattle. And we never killed them trucks till we got back to Seattle. We would never started we had. It was all 50 below. But that was a hell of a trip. I wouldn't be worth a flip if I got back over there, Janet. I don't know how long it's going to stay up there. The exchange rate's pretty good right now. I got offered a really good job up there, and I went up and checked it out. But I don't think I could live up there. Even here in Texas, we get bad weather for a couple of weeks where it's rainy and overcast and cold. And boy, it goes affecting my mood. I got to have sunshine. You let the sun start shining, and just half a day, I'm feeling better. There's a word for that where you got to have that sunshine. Well, about 10 more minutes, and we're going to start shutting this thing down. Yeah, Qantas is a good airline. I haven't heard from my buddy down there in about 10 years now. I don't know what happened to him. Boy, I need to try to get hold of him again. Yeah, I don't know how to get hold of him anymore. They, 'Cause I know he doesn't live in the same place. His dad had that station out there, and he lived there when I was going back and forth over there. But he left there and went to down Kiwi Land. Can't think of the name of it. But he moved there for a couple of years, and that's the last time I heard of it. So I don't know where he went from there. Yeah, New Zealand. He was on the South Island in New Zealand the last time I heard from him. And I think that his dad sold that station he had at ranch. So you're a beach girl, aren't you, Fairy Dust? Yeah, well, that'll be cooling down a little bit then, Timmy Ray. That's one place I've never been. We got several people I know that live down there. How far is it from New Zealand to Australia? There's a channel I follow. It's Winds is the name of it. It's a little kind of gal from Texas, and they did the RV thing for years. And for about the last 3 years, they've been on sailboats. But they're down in. Got caught in New Zealand and wound up. Had to spend the winter down there, but they're about to freeze to death. I tell you what, my favorite's got to be the mountains, though. I love them mountains. That's one thing I've sort of got too damn old probably to do this, but my dream trip would be a horseback hunt for elk up in them mountains in Colorado about 2 weeks. Ooh, that'd be heaven to me right there. But I don't know if I could walk them mountains like I used to. I mean, mile wise, Janet. I was thinking it was 3.5, 4 hours. It's some pretty country, man. No, I don't know. He was in here a while ago, earlier. Ain't no telling on that boy. He takes a spell like this. He might not come in here for 2 or 3 days, and then he'll be in here every night for 2 weeks. You don't never know. Okay. And it was a pretty good ways, Janice. I used to follow some people that apparently that stretch of water between Australia and New Zealand gets pretty raunchy sometimes. And they were trying to go across in kayak, and several of them made it. But one guy that I followed for a long time, they don't know what happened to him. They talked to him on the radio, and he was about halfway across, and that was it. They never heard anything else from him. All right, folks. Well, I'm fixing to wrap this dude up. Let's see if we can go find a place to lay our heads down. I enjoyed everything. Appreciate everybody coming in. And most likely, here in the next couple of days, y'all will have a video, just a video come up, at least one, maybe two. And but they won't be late at night. They'll be earlier. And we'll keep doing this right here too. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.